Morning world, it's Friday, it's the 25th of August 2017, it's about 8:40 in the morning. Saturn stands still today and stops going retrograde and starts moving forward, which is going to come as a really big delight for a number of people. So let's have a look at Saturn in Sagittarius, shall we? Sagittarius, first of all, is the sign that stands for truth. Think of its symbol, that of the arrow, shooting forward into the future, into the heights of the sky. It stands for transparency, truth and justice. Sagittarius is the sign of philosophy and belief, which is why it's so commonly associated with religion, dogma and theology. Sagittarius is also the sign that's associated with the law, with transparency, with justice, with the search for truth and meaning. Sagittarius also is about, because of its connection with Jupiter, it's about expanding one's consciousness. Whether that's through higher education, in terms of doing your master's degree or your PhD, whether it's in terms of expanding your consciousness through experiencing other culture, such as travel, not so much for party or beaches or holidays, as much for culture study and anthropology, and immersing oneself in different ethnic surroundings. It's called osmosis, soaking up culture by being in it. Saturn is the planet when young, by young I mean generally, sorry folks, but under 38 to 40. Saturn is the planet of restriction, limitation, frustration, authority, circumstances outside of your control holding you back. However, post 40, and for some people under 40 as well, once they get it, Saturn is also the planet of structure, boundary, discipline, hard work, doing everything slowly, properly, with clear systems of organisation, and eventually Saturn is the planet that leads to individual and personal success. So Saturn in Sagittarius, it's certainly asking questions of the whole of society as to what do we believe in anymore. And in terms of both individual and collective philosophies, Saturn is really questioning issues around personal truths. For example, just in the last couple of years, the decline in people attending all types of churches across the board is more and more noticeable. Churches are closing faster than supermarkets. Churches are releasing, they just don't have the staff. Many Catholic churches are closing simply because they don't have enough priests to be able to tend to their flock, which if they would let priests marry, then it'd be a completely different story. But hey, that's the Catholic Church for you. People are having a much greater accommodation with religion, with belief in the divine within themselves. People are forming their own philosophies, their own religion, their own relationship with divinity. Of course, the opposite is also true. As religion flounders in terms of attendances at church, so the opposite is true in that religion is growing stronger in isolated ways, such as fundamentalism. And Saturn in Sagittarius is certainly bringing fundamentalism to the fore. But Saturn in Sagittarius is also making us question the nature of justice, the nature of transparency. And with so much, I hate to use this word, but fake news around, is Saturn in Sagittarius just a metaphor for the quest and the search for transparency? As of today, Saturn starts moving forward, and it's not going to stop moving forward now until it leaves Sagittarius and moves into Capricorn later this year. And even when it goes retrograde next year, it's not going to retrograde back into Sagittarius. So we're now entering the last 5 months of Saturn in Sagittarius for the next 30 years, well, 27 years, something that many Sagittarians, Gemini, Virgos and Pisces will be pleased about. So as Saturn moves forward in Sagittarius, look at the last 10 degrees of Sagittarius in your own horoscope. Ask yourself, what is your truth? How do you want your future to be? And how do you walk your talk and live life according to your personal beliefs and philosophies? Today's a good day. Mars is still sextiling Jupiter and trining Saturn. It's coming up to be trining Uranus. Yes, Mercury is still retrograde. But the moon's in the middle of Libra, and for those people on the other side of the planet, the Far East, and even in America this morning, the west coast of America anyway, you're going to be seeing a increasingly strong Moon-Jupiter conjunction in the sky. That's going to be at its strongest in about 10 hours from now, around about 6 p.m. tonight. So Eastern Europe, Western Asia, you should get a spectacular Moon-Jupiter conjunction in the sky today. I've been looking forward to seeing it myself today's a good day. Catch you later, world. Bye.